So I started learning C++. Well, it was just for leisure. But then in the end, I thought to myself, if I can create anything in Python, then I should be able to create the same thing in C++ as well. And that's where I decided I want to code linear regression in C++. It did not work out. And the reason is because I did not finish my C++ course. I was way too ambitious. But I did something. All I wanted to do was create linear regression using tabular data other than Python. And what better way to deal with tabular data other than SQL? And that's what I did. All I needed was a dataset with X and Y values. It can be anything, years of experience, salary, anything. X and Y. All I needed was that. And it's all manual calculations, no external libraries used, a bunch of calculations, and my prediction, my output is supposed to be a prediction. That's what it is supposed to be, right? And it has to be completely automated. So, three things: input from a dataset, manual calculations, no use of libraries, and predicted output. And the output should be into a dataset so that, it can be exported. Well, maybe, who knows? In the future, I may be able to create sprocs with it, automate this process of linear regression. I may be able to reduce all the errors. Who knows? But this is what I want to do. So let's get started with it. So after I did spend some time coding, I actually did it. I created linear regression in SQL. Well, it was very easy, fairly easier than I actually thought it would be, because all I'm doing is taking a table XY and then expanding the table with all my calculations so that I calculate beta naught and beta 1. After calculating beta naught and beta 1, I take an arbitrary X value, which is my test case. I pass it into my linear regression formula, and because I pass a bunch of X values, I get a bunch of predictions as Y. So let me walk you through it. So as you can see here, this is my table. It says linear regression right there, and this is my create table. So this is an X test where I have test values, right? And this is an XY table where I have a simple X and a simple Y. So for every X value, there is a Y value right there, right? So this is my XY table right there. So, and the next thing to do is create another table called XY expand. And in this expand table, this is where I do my initial calculations, such as calculating X bar, X minus X bar, sorry, X minus X bar, Y minus Y bar, X minus X bar minus Y bar, X bar is X bar, X minus X bar raised to 2, Y minus Y bar raised to 2. So that's what this calculation is about. And after that, I just, using these values in this table, I need to calculate beta naught and beta 1. So there you have it, beta naught and beta 1. After I calculate beta naught and beta 1, it's time to do my predictions. So I just use the linear regression formula, a line formula, y equal to ax plus b, or y equal to beta dot plus beta 1 times x1, where x1 is, you know, my arbitrary value. So there you have it. That's that. This is my test values. So as you can see, my test values over here are pretty uniform, but my test values over here are, you know, a bit out of the league. And keep in mind, there is no error rate in this, and that's my prediction. There you go. For a bunch of values, I get my prediction as, if I pass an x value, I get a prediction as y value as an output. And I think I can expand on this in the coming videos or something, maybe a part 2, where I actually add more variables to it. I have an error value to it at the end, right? So the plus or minus e error rate, and maybe I can create this into a sprout. Let me know down below in the comments how you think this went, and I'll see you in the next episode.